Hello and welcome to our channel. We are the Good Cholesterol, the only channel that's good for your heart. And today we're going to be reviewing Dealer's Life 2. Now this is a small game that was released in February 2022, and basically you're just a pawn shop owner and it's a pawn shop sim. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I've got about 36 hours into it. So the gameplay is split into two parts: managing the shop and negotiating with the customers. All customers have four stats: competence, greed, patience, collector, and basically those stats will tell you how they act. So competence and greed are on a sliding scale, where competence is just how much they know about their item, and so how close to the actual price they'll be negotiating on, and greed is, how much money they want to make or keep, and so, how tight-fisted they will be during the negotiation itself. And then patience and collector are just a toggle on-off. The customer either has the trait or doesn't. And collector is where they overvalue items, and so if they're coming in to buy, that's a great thing for you. If they're coming to sell, you're not going to get a very good deal if you make a deal at all. And then patience is just how long they're willing to negotiate for, with some of them being only like one or two exchanges, or like you make one offer and they get the F out of there. And so how much you know about the customers, how much you know about these four stats of theirs is dependent upon your own stats. And so that's primarily based off of your insight stat, but you can boost your insight and your other stats by hiring employees. And different employees give you different things, including, stat increases, but also there's some more fun ones, like the restorer lets you repair items, the forger can, quote-unquote, improve items, and then there's brainwashers that let you restart a negotiation. They're my favorite. And outside of the negotiations, so in between opening the shop on days, you have to do the shop management portion. So that's when you can hire staff, buy and sell things at auction if there's an auction going on, upgrade your store and your house, and manage your finances. Now, upgrading your shop actually gives you more space in it for customers, more employee rooms, more item slots, so that's actually helpful. Upgrading your house is just to dump money and have a fun looking house, which is helpful because to win the game you need to have a net worth of $5 billion, and so your house assets count towards that, and even like a maximum upgraded house is only like $2 billion total assets or something like that. And so even then you're still going to have a good chunk of change in your pocket. Now, there's also a plot, but it's fairly simple. Basically, make money and move on up in the world. There's several recurring characters that add a bit of color to there. There's, like your business partner who you started the business with and shows up most often and gives you an option to have something happen. Then there's other recurring characters like the cops and Indiana Jane and other, things to add a little bit of color. But I mean, overall, the story is very simple, and, the customers and the tone and everything is just very funny and lighthearted. You can also buy fake stuff, and that allows you to have a, good, bad reputation, which will affect which customers come into your shop and which special characters as well. So overall, I like the game. I feel like the negotiation is overly simple and not deep enough, but it's very satisfying at the same time. I absolutely hate the music, but the items and randomly generated characters are funny enough, and the game feels very good. Like, the integration of the store management and the negotiations works very well. So overall, I'm giving it a cholesterol score of 3 out of 5. I got my money's worth for it, but it's a bit grindy towards the end, so I'd spend $10 to $15 on it, and wouldn't spend more than that. Thank you for listening to my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.